What's going on, guys? It's Expect here, back at it again with another Fortnite Battle Royale commentary. I hope you guys did enjoy the last one. We put a lot of effort in that one. We put a lot of effort in this one. In this video, we're going to be talking about some overpowered strategies that you guys can use to improve your gunfights and just overall playing Fortnite. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start off talking about lowering your sensitivity. This might come off as a newbie tip, but trust me, it helps tremendously. A lot of people still have their sensitivity at 0.50, which is what the game originally puts it at. When I get a new game, I usually adjust my sensitivity right away. I put mine down to 0.25 when I got the game, but over time I started to notice that I still wasn't getting the job done. I couldn't trace properly, and I noticed that a lot of big YouTubers like Ninja and stuff have their sensitivity at about 0.06 to 0.10, and a lot of them lower their DPI too. Personally, I don't think that lowering your DPI it probably does make a huge difference, but I just couldn't do it. It's just way too slow for me, because I grew up playing a lot of FPS games where you had a high sensitivity like Call of Duty. I lowered my sensitivity down to 0.08, and I have a default Razer DPI of 1800. This tip is mostly for PC players because of the auto aim already on PS4 and Xbox One. You don't really have to worry about aiming too much. You mostly have to worry about building and just overall game knowledge in that one. You guys can still adjust your aim to whatever you like. I suggest something like 0.5 or like 5 or 6 on PS4 if you're worried about mostly aiming, but if you're worried about building, I think it's 0.9 or it's 9 or whatever, the settings on that. I don't really remember them, but usually that gets the job done pretty well on PS4 because you do need to move pretty quickly if you want to be a good builder. So guys, in this part of the video, we're going to be talking about just your overall game knowledge and gameplay. This helps you with a lot of game fights. There's a lot of things you need to take into consideration before you go into a fight, and I think that I don't take these into consideration enough because I die to the storm almost every 10 seconds. Basically, like I just said, it's the storm. The storm kills so many people. You see probably more people die to the storm than you do to the best player in the game at the time. So basically, you'll be seeing people get like 10 kills that win a game, but you'll see the storm get like 30. Like, it's insane how much the storm can do. The storm is a thing that is put in the game, and it's very tactical, and you need to remember what you're doing. You need to remember where it is at all times. I die to it way too often. So when you guys get into a fight, make sure you check that minimap to see if the storm's near you and how far you have to run. A lot of the time, I like to drop to one of the middle places unless I'm going to be worried about running to the storm right away. If you guys don't want to worry about it, you guys can land in places like Salty and Retail, which are usually very close to the storm, and a very populated area where you guys can learn really quickly. Personally, I like to drop at a lot of different places. It kind of varies, and I always die to the storm because I like to drop at places sometimes like Shifty and Snobby, which are kind of way out of the way. And I die when I go to those places, mostly to the storm. And I know I'm saying mostly to the storm a lot because it's honestly so true. I die to the storm all the time, and I think a lot of people do. So you guys just need to watch out for the storm if you guys want to improve your gunfights, because a lot of times the storm will come up behind you while you're in a gunfight, and it'll screw the whole fight over. So, in this part of the video, guys, we're going to be talking about just not being nervous. Now, this might sound kind of dumb because, it is kind of dumb. How do you train yourself to not be anxious in those fights? So basically, what you guys are going to want to do is when you guys get into fights, I think a lot of people do this, and I do it all the time. I don't think that the other person is a person too. I just think it's just something I need to kill, basically, when I'm in those situations. I don't think that they have a brain, and a lot of these people, some of them don't have a brain, let's be completely honest. Some people in this game just aren't very smart, but a lot of the time, the people that get there are pretty decent too. So one thing that I do a lot is I just stop thinking that they're a person, and I forget that they're nervous too, and that every move they make the same thinking that I do. Whenever I play something, I always think, where can I still get shot from, and stuff like that, and I'm being super anxious. But these people are thinking the exact same thing. So you guys need to remember that when you rush a base, they are just as anxious as you are. When they're rushing you, or you're rushing them, the whole time they're thinking, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, I think I'm dead. And you guys just need to keep calm, and if you think about what you're doing, well, these people are freaking out the whole time. If you just take advantage of that, you'll win almost every gunfight in the top 5 situation. So guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This was kind of a shorter one, but it did have a lot of information in it, and those tips were pretty big, so I hope you guys did like it. I hope it helps you win some gunfights, all that good stuff. in the next video, we're probably be talking about my upload schedule, because right now it's kind of all over the place. I don't know when I'm going to upload. I don't know what I'm going to upload. I'm thinking kind of one video every 2 weeks, like, so that's like 2 videos a month. So, I mean, that's not very much uploading, but since I'm still new to this, it's kind of weird. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Other than that, guys, it's been Expect. Peace out.